everybody, my name is Sleepy or whatever the hell you want to call me, and we are live with Circus of Dreams, a D&D 5e podcast, in which I make my friends cry. Hello,
Yippee.
friends.
Hello.
It's been
me. I'm friends.
You're friends. I clapped 5 times, but I don't know if it picked up on the mic.
It did not.
That's so
It
sad.
did not. In my heart, it did.
But we are gonna play D&D. Last time on Circus of Dreams, you guys went to a casino. You were gambling. Big money, no whammies. Big money, no whammies. You talked to a cat. The cat was like, "Hey, come with me to the desert. I got some cargo to deliver, and I want to go to the place where you're from, guy." And guy's like, "Oh, I want to go to the place where I'm from." And so everyone was like, "Doot, doot, scootily doot, we're going." And then they started getting shot at by a sniper who turned out to be Pops. Annie Pops, who showed up a while ago, who is Marshall Guy's cousin. And then they were like, well, I guess we gotta deal with this fucking cat who's actually trying to break into where Guy's from. But, whoa, not Guy was in there. But before we actually get into the plot, I just wanted to give you all the refresher. I am going to go over my friends. Hello, friends!
Hello.
Hello, streamer!
Hello.
Backwards
All those things
order.
did happen.
Biba17, you are my friend. Name a media that's devastated you recently.
Ooh, on the spot on this one. Media that's devastated me recently. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, yeah.
And don't forget to introduce yourself!
Yes, I'm B. I'm here often. I do things. I run the Crooked Moon on, not this Saturday, but the one after. I play Chrysanthemum, and I do writing commissions. If you want fix about your characters, our characters, anything really, you can reach out to me in Sleepy's Discord, and I can write that for you. Thumbs up.
I love yelling at my friends because I have no impulse control. Tyler, what is a media that has devastated you lately?
Oh. Sorry, I'm having a lot calmer reaction than I was anticipating. Like, I've been hyping myself up in call before this, but realistically speaking, probably the most recent episode of The Amazing Digital Circus. Like, I've just been super hyper-fixated on that, and I haven't really even watched the show up until this point.
Understood. Understood. Who are you?
Oh, hi. I'm Tyler. My pronouns are... yeah. I play Guy. My favorite color is blue. That's... Next person!
Juno Crowva!
Hello, chat. It is me, Juno Crowva. I'm here a good deal. You can find me on the internet at either Crowva or Crowva Arts. As the name implies, I do art. My commissions are open. If you like what you see on your screen right now, commission me.
I grab you by the neck.
I receive money. You receive art.
You didn't let me ask what media's devastated you recently.
Well, now you can ask.
What media has devastated you recently?
Yesterday I finished reading Project Hail Mary. Really good book. Fuck.
Oh, I've been wanting to read that.
It's really good.
I hear it's really good. I
It's
had someone else
excellent.
talk to me about it.
I've never heard of it.
Did not cry. Got close though.
Juno, you don't cry. That's like your whole thing.
I don't cry. So that means it's really good because I don't cry at media.
Shit, I'm losing the vibe. Midknightblue!
That's me. Hi. My name is Midknightblue. My pronouns are she, her. I play Daeriel. Her pronouns are she, they. There's like a part of me that wants to tell you that it was Iron Lung, because Iron Lung is a movie made for me, because I personally believe that bottle movies are the best type of media there is. However, I unfortunately have to tell you that 2 nights ago I finally watched Transformers 1, and that shit good.
Damn.
Fuck me.
I've heard that shit hooks you up.
It's real good.
God damn it! I am too young to be having the Transformers midlife crisis. Fuck you all.
And finally, Bubblytarts!
Ow. Goddamn. Do you want to ask me first, or do you want me to introduce myself first? That barely picked up on your mic, but I understand. but I understood. Recently, I have been devastated by the new Cookie Run Kingdom update. I think about it too much. Fuck those cookies. I'm so sad. I've been seeing really good edits of all those cookies to Broadway songs that I listen to when I want to feel sad. And it's messing me up quite a bit. It's very good. Now I'm going to introduce myself properly like a normal person. I'm Bubblytarts. I use she, they pronouns. I am going to play Phoebe tonight. Party Rogue. Seal. Imagine me clapping. If you want to support me, you can find my social medias. They're all Bubblytarts, including my Redbubble, where you can buy things from me. That would be so cool. The plan is commissions eventually. School kicked my ass a little bit. Commissions in the future. Otherwise, I think that is everything.
Wonderful. Now, everyone, you know how all my friends were telling you the various ways to give them money? I actually need you to not give anybody in this call money. It is Love for Trans. Once again, it is a charity that we were a part of last week. It's a charity event that we are a part of again, or last year. And we are a part of it again this year for Trans Week of Visibility 2026. And we have a Tiltify link. It is pinned in the chat. If you donate, I have the donations pulled up so I can see in real time when people are donating. We will pull a card for you. You have actual monetary incentive, but I needed to see it go up in increments of $5 if you are going to be donating. Just so I can keep track of it. But every $5, that's a card pull, because this year, and we're breaking our usual once per rule, like one person per day rule, because I don't usually hound you guys for money, and last year we had a $100 goal. This year, and we hit that, so this year we have a $300 goal. And Juno donated, so we already have a card pull set up for today. Is that not exciting? Are you not excited? I would be excited.
It is very exciting. Chat,
I'm excited.
do better than me.
What was that, Juno?
I said chat, do better than me.
Yeah. So let me
His
just
number
put,
go up.
More money.
put everyone
Be
back
so
on
cool.
screen. I say immediately failing. Put Not Guy back on stream. Don't you remember how awful he looks?
They're real bad.
I'm posting him again for you guys, just to remind you.
As you,
Yeah.
And
The
I'm-
smoke coming from the hand in the mouth. That's so fun.
And anyway, I'm gonna change the music. So chat, last time I used Base Guardian. This time I'm using Eternity, which is by Reason, Reasan. And their cover of Guardian, where it's mixed with fucking the Eternatus theme. Because I think it's awesome.
It's pretty awesome.
And I'm putting the link in chat.
Amazing. Should we all be rolling initiative in the meantime?
Yes, you should all roll initiative.
Great.
As
Okie
this
doke.
we are
thing
so fucked.
appears.
Oh boy, here we go!
Because I cut you off last time, what is everyone's immediate reaction to seeing this fucking creature?
Oh, fuck no.
Kill it. Kill it with fire.
This makes sense, but also I don't like it.
Ah! But, high pitch.
Yeah. Seal. Seal octave.
Alright, no big deal. It's just me, but Dad, I already do that. Oh, God, I think I'm gonna be sick.
That's really funny. I'm sorry, that reaction made me giggle.
Good. I will make your initiative tracker, by the way.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I have dice to roll. I'm just gonna roll. Okay, so Pops and Todrick got an 8. I'm just having them share initiative.
Oh, do we need roll 20?
No.
No? Okay, great. Then I'm gonna put this down.
Bag of Sand got a 15. Plus 3 dex
I per-
for spirit
I was-
reasons. Or not spirit, Chris reasons.
Chris Dex.
Yes. And Not
Oh,
Guy
I got
got
it.
a 17.
Cool. My Dexies +2.
Okay, so okay. That should be everyone.
Wunderbar.
Wise bag of sand fighting.
So, Daeriel, it's your turn at the start. Not Guy has just appeared. Guy seems to have made peace with, the person who was shooting at you all. I don't
Sounds
remember
good.
your exact positions within the dust storm, but so we're just kind of gonna roll with it, you know?
Okay. And Not Guy is advancing towards us.
Not Guy has quite literally just emerged from the caravan.
Oh, you get to set the tone then. Terrible.
So do I actually just go kill it with fire, or do I like try and talk? Well, you know what? I actually don't want to know. I answered my own fucking question. Never fucking mind. Fuck you. 26 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Jesus.
I have a plus 11. Second level guiding bolt. Let me find my d6s. Uh, 22 points of radiant damage to the dome.
Yeah. You hit, like, one of the arms that tries to kind of tank the blow, and it cries out just like, "Not cool, man! Not cool!"
It's now glowing, and the next person who hits it has advantage.
And it looks at you. Come on, Daeriel, you're a death cleric. You should know better than anyone the dead thing shouldn't get back up. I'm just trying to make sure that doesn't happen.
I don't believe you.
Cool, it's gonna attack you. You watch as
I'm
it literally
sorry.
starts pulling itself across the sand to get to you. It's slow, it's intimidating. It's just looming towards you. First, it attempts to grisp you. Does an 18 hit?
It does hit.
Wonderful. You are being grisped in its hands. Gotta roll for that. Low damage, but you will be grappled. And then I roll good. So you take 13 points of bludgeoning damage and are grappled as Sleepysheepy rolls good. And now it's gonna try to just choke the life out of you with more hands.
Oh my god.
Okay. You're not selling me on this.
What do you mean
We've
I'm
fought
not
too many of
selling
these.
you on this?
No, Daeriel is not being sold by, oh, I'm just here to kill dead. No.
No, you're here to kill me dead.
You're here
Can't
to
have
kill
that.
me,
Yeah.
bitch, you asshole.
I need to kill you dead, and then make sure you don't ever get back up. Does the 17 hit?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Awesome. This is really bad for you.
Stares into
Good
the
things to
camera.
hear your DM say.
Chat!
We are so fucked.
Chat, I have the highest AC out of anyone in the... Do I have the highest AC out of anyone?
Yes, you do.
No,
Yes, you
Guy
do. You
has
do.
it. I thought Guy had it.
Oh,
Daeriel,
guy's
what's
Oh,
your
guy
AC?
might with Monk. What's your AC? Mine's 16.
Mine's 19.
Oh, okay.
oh.
Okay.
I will survive.
I will be fine.
So guy's
cool.
fine.
7
Rest of us are fucked.
What fucking number is that? It's 3. Alright, cool. You take 18 bludgeoning damage and can't breathe, as it is quite literally choking the life out of you.
Okay.
That's its
My
turn.
con.
Your con?
My con is +2, so I believe I get 2 minutes without air.
Yeah, but it hurts. And it
Ouch.
kind of can just continue to squeeze you until you or a homie gets you out of there.
Sounds good.
Just go to sleep.
Hey,
Just go to sleep and it'll all be over soon. Spirit!
Hey, friends. Help!
Beautiful. We go in kitty mode. I think about biting this thing, and then I'm gonna decide not to. It looks yucky. And I'm gonna slash at it with my kitty claws. I get 2 attacks, but the first one has advantage, so I'm gonna roll more d20. If I could get my dice back open, that would be ideal. That would be so ideal. Please open.
Daeriel's just choking in real time.
Daeriel, hold on.
actually-
Give me 2 seconds.
Hey, Biba17, before
Yeah, you can wait, right?
before he gets a chance to attack,
What? Oh, right.
the sound effect.
I forgot about the sound effect. It's important. Alright, let me do some shuffling.
I think it
That
makes
was a
sense
shit roll.
since Juno, donated the monies.
No,
Yeah.
this makes sense. Let's see what we get. I'm doing a proper little shuffle here. Okay, it says that the nearest creature turns into a toad until you kiss it.
Who was next to you? Where did Spirit end his turn last time?
I don't know. I was out in the fucking dust cloud somewhere.
That's right, because we ran into the dust cloud. The only people that we knew were close to each other were Phoebe, Guy, and Pops were near each other. Everyone else, we had no idea.
What if
Let's
it's
go.
Todrick so that we don't have to worry about him in the combat and he'll be fine?
Well, then you specifically have to kiss Guy's boyfriend. I'm gonna have you roll to see if
Okay,
it's
what am...
Chris,
That's funny.
Daeriel, or Bag of Sand, or I guess Todrick. So it's a D4.
Okay. 4. Alright.
So Chris is 1.
1.
Well, Chris,
Sorry, Chris.
you are a toad.
Well, good luck, y'all.
Okay, we're
Why
so
does it
fucked.
always happen to be? Why does it
Pat,
always
pat,
happen?
I legitimately cannot think of a time a card effect hasn't done shit to me, even when I don't pull it.
This campaign hates
Well,
you.
funny.
Poor thing.
I don't. Until Spirit kisses Toad Chris, which is just like bad on a different level.
Yeah.
It does not specify if I retain any stats. I think I've
you
just
are
split a
just a
frog.
toad.
I think I'm.
We're so fucked.
I'm
We're gonna
non-combatant.
die.
Yeah.
It might.
Anyway,
be-
that was a... Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say it might be objective survive. Objective get the fuck out of here.
It might be. Well, that was a 3 on the die for one of them, and then a 19 to hit.
Yes, the 19 hits.
Okay, great. Let me do my damage, which I always forget isn't actually that much. I say that I roll pretty okay. 13 points of damage.
Okay. And let me just look up
Um,
something. Do you have
Let me check to make sure.
Try.
Oh, plus 2. Plus 2 again. So,
Oh yeah, because
15, because I'm with Rachel.
Sorry, I'm picking up my scheme.
Oh, you're good.
Wunderbar. Cool. It's going to use a legendary action. As
Alright.
raises up its scythe and slices it down through you. Spirit,
Uh-huh.
could you make me a Constitution saving throw?
We can make you a Constitution saving throw. It's a 5 on the die, Spirit.
Wonderful! You are under the effects of the spell Flesh to Stone. You attempt to turn one creature that you can see within range into stone. If the target's body is made of flesh, the creature must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, it is restrained as its flesh begins to harden. On a successful save, the creature isn't affected. A creature restrained by the spell must make another Constitution saving throw at the end of each of its turns. If it successfully saves against the spell 3 times, the spell ends. If it fails its save 3 times, it is turned to stone and subjected to the petrified condition for the duration. The success and failure don't need to be consecutive. Keep track of both until the target collects 3 of a kind. If the creature is physically broken while petrified, it suffers from similar deformities if it reverts to its original state. If you maintain your concentration on the spell for the entire possible duration, the creature is turned to stone until the effect is removed. And the concentration is up to a minute.
Okay.
So Juno, what
So I gotta check if I save and if I don't. Okay, I will do that.
Mm-hmm.
Does this first one count or not?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. I don't think
The
so.
way
I think
it's
this is
worded,
just.
I don't think so. I think it's to see.
It
The
just-
first one is to
it's
see if
starting
it
the
affects you,
process.
and
Gotcha.
now, have fun.
Okay.
Oh yeah, because it
Juno,
lasts a
not to put
minute.
pressure on you. Not to put pressure on you, but do remember that you need to physically do something to me in order to get me back as a character.
Yeah,
Meaning
no, I
if you
know.
if you fail this next con save, 2 out of 5 party members are incapable of doing anything.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Okay.
It's Bag of Sand's turn. Hit the bricks! What the fuck is going on?
That's so fair.
He
so
gathers
much
his
smarter than
goons
us.
and he's like, guys, we are fucking rolling out. Boss said that this piece of shit wasn't gonna start moving. What the hell? Get me out of here! But I'm pissed. Chrysanthemum! I might be kind to you. Roll me an Arcana check.
What?
Roll me an Arcana check. I might be kind.
Okay. I'm sending a photo of my dice. That's a nat 20.
Oh my god.
You are still a
Oh my
toad, but your mind remains yours. Your little toad fingers can move. You can ribbit spell components. Chrysanthemum, you are a toad, but you are a toad that is magic.
Would you dare call it a battle toad?
You are a battle toad. I'm being so nice
cinema.
to you.
You're
right
being
now.
so nice. You're
I'm
being so nice right now.
because you guys are so fucked. I'm going against
Well-
my own morals and throwing you a bone. But you
I
still have
appreciate
toad
it.
stats for everything else. If you get hit as a toad, you will die.
Yeah, I will pull them up just for sheer comedy if we want. For knowledge chat, a toad. Oh, this is a giant toad. I don't think there is a stat block for a regular toad because I think a regular toad legitimately does
Is
not
there like a
have.
frog or like a
You
familiar
can do the
stat
frog
block?
stat.
Let me see. Oh, frog. There is a single frog. A frog has an AC of 11, a singular hit point, 20 movement speed, and 20 swim speed.
Yeah, you're
I
that.
believe. Wait,
Yeah.
if you take damage, you revert back.
No,
right?
he
That's
was
the-
not
No.
polymorphed.
No, I
He
just
was
am.
cardpulled, is a toad now.
I am a toad. If I die as a toad, I will be resurrected as a toad. The effect only ends upon being kissed.
My
That's
We are
hilarious.
so fucked.
So I am perpetually at 1 hit point until Spirit kisses me, which might become physically impossible.
It's okay.
So
Stay in the back there.
I'm going to hop 20 feet behind everyone as my little froggy body. And then I'm going to use my spell to cast Immolation on the knot guy. I needed to make a dexterity saving throw.
You got it. You know what's fucked up, I realized? One of
Huh?
the counters to being turned to stone, I think, is like Lesser Restoration. Which Daeriel would
Daeriel
have.
show.
But she can't speak right now.
How did
No.
we manage to land the exact wrong dice combos to get 3 out of 5 in perpetual debuff before the first round is over? How did we
I got an 8 on the dice, if that makes you feel better.
No, I feel great. This is so funny. We fucked it up. You did nothing wrong. We just fucked up. Crazy.
I don't know if we fucked up with just how the dice rolls.
It's
to
just
be
dumb
honest
luck.
with you,
Phoebe
It's
is
just
not
been
on
dumb
our
luck.
side.
None of us did anything that was particularly wrong in the moment with the information we had at the time.
Yeah, it's just like that. That's so funny.
Could you say it's a nightmare scenario?
Hey, that's a good
I'll
episode
like
title.
murder you in your sleep.
That's a good episode title. We need to keep that for later. That's a good episode
I'll write it
title.
down. I'll write it down.
Anyway, it takes 8d6 fire damage.
Holy shit.
Immolation's crazy.
Yes, it is a pretty good spell.
It takes... Wow, that was a low ball. I rolled 24 fire damage. Let's see. There's more on this text. The target also burns for the spell's duration on a failed save. The burning target sheds bright light in a 30-foot radius and dim light an additional 30 feet. At the end of each of its turns, it repeats the save. It takes 46 damage on a fail, and the spell ends on a success. These magical flames cannot be extinguished by non-magical means.
Okay, so I really don't want to be an asshole,
No, it's fine.
but maybe Daeriel is being held by this thing,
Ow.
and if
Right.
it is
Well-
on fire,
Well, Daeriel's a Victorian. They
Thanks.
resist this.
no, because it's fire.
I resist radiant and necrotic, I believe.
Oh.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
it's a choice.
What did I
Well-
pick even?
You picked the radiant and necrotic
I did pick radiant.
in the wings.
Maybe I forgot. Maybe I forgot how that worked.
This is fine. Everything's
Thanks.
Well-
fine.
I just got half health by the monster and I'm getting friendly fired by my team.
Well,
This is great.
Let's roll some fire damage. It's like a
Ow.
D6 feels fair. Or wait, no, you said it did a D8 when it was immolated?
68.
Yes.
I'll
You're
roll a
68 with the
singular
spell.
D8 for fire proximity.
I want you to know if
Fair.
the next number out of your mouth is an 8, I am gonna kill you.
Well, let's see how Pan Pride feels about you, because I am rolling my metal Pan Pride dice if I can get it out of the fucking tray.
It would be so funny. It would be so funny.
That is a 3.
Okay.
That's
okay.
good.
You lucky bitch.
See, we're never punished.
I don't know.
I don't know about that.
Bubbly, I think you need to.
Phoebe, Guy, I think you guys need to run. I think the rest of us are just like cooked.
Literally.
Maybe you
Really?
could maybe you could convince that sniper to come back and snipe for us. Maybe
Yeah,
that'd be
they did a lot of
great.
damage.
She's still here.
Oh,
Oh,
Pops
Would you
never
look at
left. Bag of sand ran away. The cat.
yay! Thank you.
I actually genuinely thought a physical bag of sand ran away. I'm gonna be so real.
The cat.
Nice.
Baxter. Bag of sand.
I didn't remember.
She thought that there was
good.
oh, we're adding a bag of sand to the initiative tracker. He's got 2 legs. It's Sandy the Sandbag. He goes, hi, everybody.
Sleeper Cheaper, you tell me right now with a straight face that you would not actually do that.
I would not.
This is a completely expected.
I would
Listen.
I would do many things. I do not think I would throw Sandy the Sandbag at you guys. You know what? If someone donates $50 right now, I'll make Sandy the Sandbag real.
I miss Circus of Dreams a lot. a lot.
So funny.
The D&D show where I want to strangle my players. Anyway, it's Todrick and Pop's turn.
Oh,
Unless Toad Chris had something else he wanted to do.
I'm done.
Cool. Todrick is freaking out and is looking through his bag of potions and tinctures, just like, shit. I gotta have something for this. Alright. And he's going to throw a random potion. Who wants to roll me a D100?
Oh god.
I can do it.
I think it's gotta be one of the people who has not fucked up.
That's true. So, guys,
Tyler, you want to roll for your boyfriend?
I sure do want to roll for my boyfriend, Sandy the Sandbag.
Fuck you!
Okay, hold on.
we are in energy tonight.
I'm rolling the D100 now. Okay.
This is why we can't take too
I
long
rolled
in
a
between
17.
circus sessions.
You
Yeah.
rolled a 17 on a D100?
Yeah,
That's crazy.
it's not very impressive.
It's crazy.
It would be like almost a crit in Call of Cthulhu.
That's true.
True.
Cool.
Todrick, please don't fuck us.
Todrick throws a random potion on Not Guy. A long beard made of feathers appears.
What?
Oh,
Shit. That was, I'm gonna keep looking for something better. As Pops just pushes him out of the way and takes aim.
Thank
I believe
Christ.
he still has advantage. I don't think Spirit hit.
I did hit once.
Oh, okay. You had advantage on that hit, by the way.
I did. I rolled an 11 and a 12.
Okay.
Pops gets the one big powered blast and does in fact hit with a natural 20.
Hell yeah.
Oh my god.
8. 6. Sorry, I'm just writing this shit down for my fucking own sake. A huge blast of damage onto the Not Guy, who winced. He is in pain. I just trying to be safe. Phoebe.
Now I have to decide if we're running or not, because I was just gonna hit the guy. Well, we can't though, because we need to... Like, if we tried to run, what I'm hearing is that
You need
we could
to
all
get
still get away at
Daeriel
this
and
point.
Spirit free, so that you
Yeah, we
can
can't.
Okay,
get
couldn't
the
remember.
fuck out of here.
I couldn't remember exactly the scenario we were in. I will go and try to hit Not Guy then in the hopes of getting Daeriel out.
Maybe you should try not hitting it and using a skill check to free Daeriel.
Well, maybe I forgot that was an option. What do you want me to roll if I'm trying to help Daeriel?
What are you doing to help Daeriel?
I'm just... I... Straight up, honestly, Phoebe's not thinking very smartly about things. Smartly. A smart word. So honestly, she might just be running up and trying to, like, yank Not Guy's arms off of her, or, like, find a way to, like, pry his fingers off of her.
So that would
'Cause she
be
is
a
just
contested
freaking out.
grapple check.
I can do a
But-
grapple check.
I will give him disadvantage because he is on fire.
Excellent.
I'm sorry, I don't normally like crisping you guys like that, but you're in a very bad situation.
We are.
It's okay. So grapple, I forget, is it acrobatics or athletics?
It's
This will change
athletics
drastically.
because you are trying to pry the hands
Okay.
off. It's a little different
That sucks. Okay.
than a regular grapple check because you are trying to prevent Daeriel
Yeah.
from being grist.
Yeah.
I rolled
All
two
right.
19s. Oh no, I need to check for a triple. You are so
I didn't
lucky.
even hit double digits. So,
Did you want to use your bonus action to stab it?
why not? Why not? Alright, let me roll to hit. 21 to hit with
That hits.
my dagger to just stab.
Who
That
the
is 6 dagger
made
damage,
Sandy
piercing
the
damage.
sandbag real?
Holy
I'm
shit.
looking at you, Tyler.
Are you kidding me? Are you? I love you. Have you ever mentioned how much I love you?
Wow.
Thank you, Tyler.
Sandy the Sandbag is gonna save our ass.
Yeah, let me roll initiative for Sandy the Sandbag.
Wait, you read the initiative already?
I got a 10.
Can't you read?
What do you mean, can't I read?
That Sand and Sandy the
Oh my
Sandbag are separate proper now.
Separate characters.
He's on the sheet already. Sleepy, you didn't need to re-roll initiative for him. It's already on there.
He's right there.
It's right there.
I'm gonna have Guy's turn happen. And then we will address Sandy the Sandbag.
Great.
Oh my god.
Marshal Guy, it is your turn.
Okay. Well, really the only thing I can do here is go nuclear and pray for the best. Because we are in a very bad situation. So I think it's about time that I start burning key points. With that in mind, and I'm playing music in a separate tab for myself to really hype myself up right now, I'm going to make 2 Arms of the Astral Self strikes against Not Guy. Let's check those rolls. We got a +10. Come on, work with me here. That's a 29 to hit on the first strike.
That hits.
Alright, second strike. I don't think that's gonna hit. That's a 14 to hit for that second strike.
That does not hit.
I'm expending a use of Lucky. We're re-rolling that hit. That is a 26 to hit.
That hits.
I am expending a key point to Flurry of Blows for 2 additional strikes. Hit number 3. What's our ruling on Lucky? Can I use multiple instances of Lucky in the same round of combat? Okay. I'm using a second point of Lucky to reroll that because that was only a 12 to hit. So let's try that again. That's so much better. That's a 28 to hit.
That hits.
We're trying this again. Hit number 4. Does a 17 hit?
No.
Okay, you know what? Unfortunately, I have to use that last point of Lucky. We need to get as many hits in as we possibly can. Come on, work with me here. Please, please. That's a worse roll. Okay, so 3 out of 4 hit. That's not that bad.
That's not bad.
Okay. Alright, so that's going to be 3d6 plus 18. So I will roll the damage for this. So that is going to be... First hit is going to be 8 force and 4 fire. So 12. Next one is going to be 11 force. Third hit is going to be 7 force.
That is insane. He's not looking great. And as you finish your turn, Marshal Guy, you all hear a noise. That's like a... like the sound of a plane crashing. As from the heavens, slamming into the ground, is a figure that is obscured by sand and debris, which sounds like a name. Howdy, fellas! It's me, Sandy the Sandbag. You all look like you're in a lot of trouble.
Good for Sandy.
Mickey Mouse! Why is it Mickey Mouse?
I feel like like I gotta change the music to fucking.
I don't think we're getting out of this one. It's been
We're
nice
all-
knowing you
This
all.
isn't what I wanted. What's the fucking? Is it? No, what's the fucking?
Wow. I'm so glad in the final fleeting moments of my life that I've managed to garner the last vestiges of my sanity to create something so stupid. And perhaps it'll be the last bit of hope that I can physically put out into the world.
Well, hope is what Sandy the Sandbag believes in.
Is Sandy just the Smash Bros. Sandbag? Visually,
I'm drawing
So
him
glad I'm here.
in this moment.
Oh,
You are
excellent.
Spirit is just standing there staring, slowly turning to stone.
You're so back. Sandy's here.
You kids look like you could use a ride out of here.
I guess.
There's a lot of things in this moment right now, Sandy the Sandbag.
Any help would be appreciated.
Well, no, Chris, what you
Manifestation of
actually
my
say is ribbit.
Oh,
I
that's
think
right.
this is just a figment of Guy's imagination.
But like,
I
it's,
think,
oh, I
truth be
can't
told,
speak. Never fucking mind. I'm being choked out.
Sandy the
I think-
Sandbag walks up to Not Guy, who is absolutely horrified by everything that was going on, and goes, "Hey there, buddy. They're not supposed to kill you yet in the narrative, and I need your help. Can you drop the pretty lady for a moment?" And Not Guy screams. And already wounded, already freaked out, now faced with the nightmare reality that is Sandy the fucking Sandbag, just drops Daeriel and begins digging into the sand unnaturally fast with the hands on the bottom of its body. Oh, jeez. Wonder what got into him. Ooh. This is pretty rough. Spirit, can you roll me a Constitution saving throw?
You got it. 5.
Hey, your buddy there appears to be turned into to stone. It doesn't one of you have an ability that can help with that?
Well, what do you know, Sandy? I actually do. I do have LR prep.
If you press the tab button, your character sheet will appear. From there, all you have to do is click the spell, as long as you have the appropriate amount of spell slots left to be able to cast it. Luckily,
my last second
you're
spell
attempting
slot,
to cast
Candy,
a
but
spell that
I did save it.
that doesn't involve a dice roll, so it is automatically cast. You won't get the spell slot back until a long rest.
Thanks. I appreciate the help, Sandy the Sandbag.
wow.
I had a hand in your creation.
Oh, it was a group effort.
Wow. To think, the fleeting vestiges of my lucidity have manifested into a literal bag of sand with legs. This digital
And
circus really
hands.
is amazing, chat.
Did you say and hands? I'm sorry. Also, I've been sitting on the joke. It's a surprise tool that'll help us later. We are so fucking back.
I'm gonna go pick up Frog Chris and give him a little kissy.
Yay, I'm back.
Chris, you are a real boy.
I flop onto the floor. What the hell?
I don't know.
Well, hello there, my friend. I'm Sandy the Sandbag. Chris, do you remember me?
Do I?
I'm so sad. I used to be your imaginary friend.
Oh my goodness, I completely forgot. Sandy the Sandbag, my imaginary friend.
Not Chris. Spirit sits down.
We used to go on so many adventures together.
I believe that. I thank you, Sandy. You saved me once again from the nightmares.
Whenever the world would beat you down the most, I would be here to make you feel better. And I'm flesh and blood.
What?
That is manifest. That's a similar manifestation. That, it makes sense that the polar, for all the nightmares that were born out of my psyche, that something as wonderful as you was brought into existence. Sandy the Sandbag, thank you.
Anyway, you all look like you could use a ride to the next area.
That would be great, Sandy the Sandbag.
And you all watch as Sandy the Sandbag extends, growing far larger than any sandbag should be, so that you all can sit upon his back like he is a mighty steed.
What the
Fantastic.
Thank you, Sandy the Sandbag. Steed mode is forever useful.
For some reason, Spirit was way more okay with the dreams than whatever the fuck is going on right now.
Well, like many things, I am also born of Chrysanthemum's dreams.
Right.
And Tiri could sense that you all were sending out a cry for help, and used most of her power to manifest me.
Yeah, that's what we're going with, okay?
Phoebe, I'm not gonna tell you this, but this is the best freaking day of my life.
It's the best day of your life? Are you sure about that?
Well, yeah, we birthed something into reality. I mean, all this time dealing with crazy dream sequences and monsters from the nightmare dimension beyond our mortal comprehension. All these crazy crackpot theories I've been tossing around since the first day I stepped into this digital frickin' circus. And you're gonna question Sandy the Sandbag on the overarching narrative's influence? That's where you draw the frickin' line, Phoebster?
Why did your accent change?
I'm just overwhelmed with emotion about the presence of Sandy the Sandbag coming to rescue me and my dear friends, my cohorts, my compatriots.
Okay. I'm sorry, Guy. I was having a moment and I almost compared you to someone.
It's
Don't worry
okay.
about it.
I'm having a freaking moment right now, too.
It's okay. I
finished his art.
We were all totally What was that?
I finished his art.
Okay. I was a little worried that we were all gonna die, so this is actually... I do prefer this. I just think that I'm losing it a little bit. I think that...
I think it's the dehydration getting to us. Oh god. Oh my god. Why are his eyes bloodshot? Has he been smoking weed?
Yes.
Yeah, there's sand everywhere.
Sand in his eyes, yeah, that makes sense.
This is by far the stupidest bit we've ever done. Like, we've done some stupid bits.
We've done some stupid bits.
We've said some stupid This is the stupidest.
This is worse than Professor Robinson came in during the fucking chipmunks.
This is
worse.
Actually,
oh god, his face on the stream.
Chat,
I would apologize, but I'm not sorry.
I hope everyone can understand why I genuinely screamed seeing him.
I was thinking like a drawstring bag. I don't know if I'm saying for whatever reason.
He's Sandy the Sandbag, and I have to reiterate that for you all, he has gotten onto all fours and has extended his body so that you may straddle him and ride him as a horse as he gallops through the desert. This is the reality that we are living in. This is what you have wrought.
Does it have to be? Can we go back? Can we go back to dying?
$50
No, because then we're taking from charity.
$50 well spent.
And remember, chat, for the low price of $50, you too can save cave inspectors from an otherwise untimely fate and manifest into reality Sandy the Sandbag.
But
Please
only,
don't.
but only if it is trans visibility week.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the
Are
only
we in
reason
the
Sandy
dark arc? Am I
doesn't
right,
like it.
guys?
This is the power that trans people have. This is why
So
people.
true.
We need to. Oh my God.
I'm just gonna okay, we gotta get back to playing the fucking game, but I am going into my goddamn server. I am going into tabletop screen discussion, and I am posting Sandy the Sandbag with no context.
We can't
Yeah.
explain it. We can't
No.
explain it.
No.
We can't. I
Chat,
think
you
this is
cannot explain this.
this is the funniest thing we've ever done. That's not true. We might have done funnier, but this is the funniest one in a while. I'm
I'm
crying.
hitting Sandy the Sandbag.
You're
I'm-
pinning it.
I'm
I
so
love it.
upset.
What if I love him? He's the
Why?
guy. Because he's my guy.
Well, yeah, of course. I'm a manifestation of all of the times Chrysanthemum has felt like he's just been punched down and taken advantage of by the people in his life. And thus he
Right.
created me to help vent those frustrations into. I've always been there for him, a friend who can never get hurt, who can face endless punishment and suffering with a smile on his face. And now I am here to help him in the real world. And after I give you all this ride, I am going to go off into the wider universe so that I can help all children in desperate need of a friend.
Is that
Tally
beautiful?
ho!
Sandy, that's the most beautiful fucking thing I've ever heard. Godspeed, you magnificent bastard. Thank you for saving us from an otherwise untimely fate. And for the low price of only $50, you too can manifest horrible shitposts into reality.
That's the
Send
manifest
me the
destiny,
Cavers
baby!
crew.
This is the future of America.
What's dollars?
God.
I need to tell the fucking Love for Trans server about
Imagine
You
what $100 US could do.
You Sandy the Sandbag, unironically.
I don't.
People are asking
Like,
what
I
Sandy used. Nobody tell them.
No one tell
said a
them.
word.
No.
I can't even clip this. It's too long. It's too convoluted of a bit. We need like a proper edit.
We're
It's a saga.
$195 away from our goal.
That's
We
crazy.
can do it, Chad, I believe.
I think you can say his name. I think we can tell the people his name.
Yeah, but that. Yes, we can do that. But that we.
But
Oh my
nothing
God.
more.
Oh,
Sandy the Sandbag galumphs triumphantly across the wastelands of Nevrin. Annie Pops is extremely against this with all of his being. He hates this creature. She has not put the sniper rifle away. Todrick is petrified, clinging to Marshall Guy, begging him to come to his senses and to stop spreading the good word of $50 to make shitposts real. Until eventually you all make it to a giant bubble in the distance, while the entire landscape has been dark oranges and reds and broken crags. Before you is a semi-translucent, semi-opaque bubble. I know that's an oxymoron, but you know, it's both. It's cloudy. Where from the inside, you can see greenery. As Sandy the Sandbag drops you off. Chrysanthemum,
Yes, Sandy.
this may... Wait, I gotta...
I think I know what's
We
about
gotta
to
get some
happen.
dramatic ass music.
oh my God.
And he leans in and he puts his hands in yours. I've always been there to protect you. And I'm honored that my first action as a real being was to save your life. But there are other children who need me now. I'm going to go find them.
I believe in you, Sandy. And if you ever need anything, I'm always still around for you. After all the things you've done for me, it'd be horrible of me not to offer the same back for you.
Well, that's why this meeting is so tragic, Chrysanthemum. Because I do believe this will be the last time we meet face to face, unless we happen to catch each other in passing. I am a being that can take endless suffering, endless pain, and as such, Sandy the Sandbag never requires rest. I will travel this world, going from one lost child to the next, keeping them safe, protecting them from harm, helping file their taxes.
That's beautiful, Sandy. I'm so proud of all the things you're going to do.
It has been an honor to serve. And he salutes you as
Chris will salute back.
As dust begins to pile around him, gathering this energy as his body smooshes down like a spring until he shoots off into the air, fading into the distance in the burning desert sun.
Wow. Beautiful.
It almost brings a tear to my eye.
Chrysanthemum actually has emotions about this, and it was genuinely, oh my god. I'm so glad of all the things that came out of my mind, that was one of them.
Hard cut to Intiri, who is vomiting on the ground because they accidentally created something too powerful when they registered that Chris's life was in, like, actual mortal peril.
Oh, I love this bit. Oh.
Okay, I need a minute to recover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We salute Sandy the Sandbag. Oh, say, can you see?
Stop!
I'm sorry, that's my last one, I'm done.
I was channeling Mr. Mushroom, if you couldn't tell.
I see.
Oh, yeah, I felt it.
I hate everything. I'm so tired. I'm okay.
If it means anything, it brought me a lot of genuine joy.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
Hey guys.
We have fun here.
We like to have a lot of fun around here. But sometimes the bit goes a little too far.
No, I think this is a good bit.
This is only allowed
It was worth it
to
for
be
your
gotten
$50.
away with because it was donated to charity.
Yes.
Yeah.
Biba 17.
Sometimes
Honey.
Oh, card.
You got it.
Entertain me. I honestly think it will help get me back on track. Unless it's too crazy, in which case I am ending it here and now.
That's fair. Let's see. Let's see. It is. Your boy may have had an incident. It's fine. It is.
Before you pull the card, I have one last funny thing.
Oh.
Hold on, and now it's taking too long.
Did you draw Sandy the Sandbag?
No, something even better.
Oh,
Oh my god.
You're not Crowva.
Oh, you drew us on the back of the bag.
No!
Oh no, this is better actually.
I
better.
will show
June-
that in the post show.
Do not know. This is. I love you so much. I am so genuinely happy that you made this. I'm so glad that my joke. I'm so glad it resonated
a
with
good
you.
oh, the graphic design is my passion of it all.
It really is.
Oh, that I'm genuinely winded.
This is why you have to stick around to the post show today so that you can see this VOD squad. That sucks.
Yeah,
Vod Squad, you
It
don't
says-
win.
you don't want to see it.
No, it's beautiful. Anyway.
All magic you cast for the next day is accompanied by bright rainbow sparkles.
Wonderful. This applies to the whole
Great.
party. You're gay now.
Yay!
Beautiful.
Wow.
Hey!
The final
Oh.
blessing of Sandy the Sandbag.
Because it's for charity.
Yeah.
Back to the fucking game.
Cool.
Guy,
Yeah, hi.
after what feels like a fever dream, a delusion, and honestly, you're not even entirely sure if it was real or not. I think all of you were kind of left in that state, wondering if maybe you were just in a fuel-filled psychosis for a minute.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because you might have just birthed a cryptid. You are
Well, it's better than the
staring-
last person I birthed.
You are staring at something immense and impossible and familiar.
Wow, this is a lot, if I'm being completely honest with you. Fellas,
You're home.
yeah, I never really expected a homecoming like this, if I'm being completely honest, but, you know, circumstances aside, I've been cleaning up my act, so it's only fair that I rectify as many loose ends as I can while I'm still here.
Pops kind of is putting their gun away. They're putting her gun away.
You don't remember everything yet?
It's a bit all hazy. It's like I told you, it's a bit much to wrap your noggin around. Dying and then undying and then all of that, and kind of vaguely gestures at the small troop that is amassed. But all the crackpot conspiracy theories in the world, all the doohickeys and dinglehoppers, a scrapper can amass, all the creepy crawlies that go bump in the night, never really prepared me for this part.
I'm just hoping I can get you to Dock and Prince before anyone else sees. Come on.
And he just walks through the bubble. Do you all follow?
We just go right through it.
It's a bit much to take in, but there's a science to it. Like a magic science, but a science.
Right.
Martial guy, the science
I
is just
kinda-
walking through it.
He's got to sound so cool though.
Guy
You go through.
extends an arm in and then kind of lets his sprawled out digits lead him through.
Do you all do what Guy does?
I'll stick my hand in first.
The air feels different on your hand. Where outside it is sweltering hot and miserable, when you put your hand through this bubble, you are met with like cool, temperate, like a spring day. It's like humid. You can feel the moisture in the air, not in an uncomfortable way, just that it's so fucking dry on your side of the bubble.
Interesting. I'll slip through.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. You went, interesting. And
And then Midnight fucking died.
Apologies.
No, it's okay.
I'm back.
I'm so sorry.
No, that was funny.
No, it was just funny timing.
I will slip through.
You slip through. Everyone else? You going in?
Yeah, do the hand wave and then go in.
Todrick follows suit doing the hand wave. You all enter into what you have been told is called the Emerald Oasis. And Oasis is almost doing a disservice to what is within this bubble. It is like you stepped into a whole other continent. It is lush and beautiful, soft, gentle rolling hills, water just flowing through streams that seem to originate from nowhere, lakes and pools, farms, people walking around in the distance. There's clouds in the sky, the sun coming through this filter that the bubble entails, and it is just calm and serene and gentle. And Pops has very clearly been waiting for you all as her foot is tapping on the ground. Come on, I said we need to wait for... Pop! You're back! I have my patrol duty ready. I'm so glad that I caught you during my... Marshall? Marshall guy? And you see a tiny child had been walking by who is honestly and truly the spitting image of Marshall Guy, who sees you all and is like walking over and trying not, very clearly like trying not to like lose his composure. Marshall, Junior, Conspiranoiac Patrol, you've been gone for a while, so I've been holding down the fort. And he just starts crying and he hugs you.
Hey. Whoa.
The astral arms slink out and kind of scratch the top of the kid's hair.
Marshall, everyone said that you weren't gonna come back, but I knew you were gonna come back one day. 'Cause my brother wouldn't just disappear like that. He's prepared for every survival situation.
Look, kid,
Yeah?
There's a time and a place to chit-chat for everything. How's about you finish your patrol duty for old Marshall and report back to me with your findings, okay?
But I already have so much to report. You've been gone for so long. I've been keeping daily logs just like you used to. And I hope you don't mind, but I started wearing your old cloak and where were you?
That's actually a really good question, kid. And I don't feel I can weasel my way out of this one, so, do you want the honest answer, or do you want the roundabout answer?
You should know more than everyone that it's Rule 17 in the Conspiranoiac Guide that you never lie to a fellow Conspiranoiac, because how else are you going to share information?
As author of the best-selling crackpot novel, it's less the matter of lying to you and more, well, not want to see my little man sniveling anymore.
then I'll be brave. With any good conspiranoiac. And he rubs his face and, like, slaps his cheeks. Because we fear the dangers, and we run away to be tactical, but we're also brave. Because running away is just as brave as fighting, because you need to live another day.
Wow. I really have grown a lot since I left here. Alright, pinky promise.
Pinky promise.
Alright, well, no sense in sugarcoating it, kid. But old Marshall guy bit the big one. But he got lucky. Real lucky.
Leans him a little bit when he says that next part.
It's all a bit difficult to explain, but seems that fortune favors the coward. Or in this instance, the guy. And I took all that survivalist, conspiranoiac know-how and put it to good use. Made a couple friends who could tolerate some of that tightly knit code that we so intricately fine-honed. Found a cause worth putting all those rigorous training regiments into. And now I found my wayward way back to the bubble I used to hunker down in with a very important mission. For a very, very special lady.
He's looking at you really confused. And so you got better, but you didn't come home?
It took a bit, buddy.
Why?
Well, getting better takes time. And sometimes the getting better process is a thing you gotta do on your own for a bit, or with very, very careful guidance.
But I missed you.
What do you think I was fighting for, kiddo?
I don't know.
It's for folks like you. The little guy who's scared to face all the creepies and crawlies that go bump in the night.
You're scared of the creepies and crawlies too.
Yeah, I'm not denying that.
It was supposed to be us against the world.
Don't get me wrong, buddy, it still is. But now there's more people for us to be against the world with. People who believe in, well, that fortunes can make a turn for the better. That maybe, just maybe, it's not always about trying to survive the ever-present threat of the undead. That maybe, kind of pats him on the shoulder, just maybe, that sometimes thinking with your heart ain't the worst thing.
He takes a couple of steps back, clearly upset, as his cheeks puff up and he's trying not to cry. No, you don't. You look like him, but you're not my brother. Marshall Guy, he would never forget the promises that he made. If you were really my brother, you would have come back the moment that you came back. And, 'cause you... I don't know who you are! And he runs off. To which Pops just pinches the bridge of their nose, sighing. And that's why I wanted to not have you run into anyone.
You don't gotta give me the rundown. I was a little worried about this one. Really, buddy, killing me here.
Just give him time to cool. I know he's just as confused as the rest of us will be.
I'm not saying that folks aren't gonna be confused. Heck, I'm not saying folks should believe a word that I'm saying. But all I'm asking them to do is give me a chance. There's a whole great big world out there beyond the stretches that junkers ever watch or lie.
And they just kind of ignore what you say and keep walking. Eventually bringing you to one of the farms where there's a whole crew of people. There's a scrapper wearing orange who is helping a shirtless man in suspenders who is impossibly buff, who is currently cutting firewood. As two little girls who look exactly alike are just running around chasing each other. And when they all see you, they kind of like the girls gasp. Pops walks over, just hang back for a minute. I'm gonna go get those two up to speed. And the twins walk up to you. And they're looking at you guys, very confused, just like,
"Hey, Princess. Yeah, Duke? Is it just me? Or does that look like Guy?" "Yeah, that looks like Guy, alright. But I thought he died." "No, yeah, he definitely died. That's what Dad said." "Papa said that we weren't sure if he died." "Yeah, but Dad said that he definitely died." "And who are these other people?" "I have no idea. They're really colorful."
One of them, who you think was identified as Princess, you're not sure, chimes in and just goes,
"Who are you people?"
I kind of clears his throat a little bit. You got me. I'm the ghost of Guy. And the astral orbs pick up one of them, pick up the other, kind of lift him up into the air, kind of bouncing him up and down, juggling him a little bit.
They're squealing and squirming and giggling the way kids do.
Just like, "Guy, didn't you beef it?"
Jeez. Maybe the old timer wasn't wrong that his boy absolutely beefed it, but kiddos, you can have at least a little bit of common courtesy.
"Well, you're the one who was always going on about the undead." "Yeah, the undead threat that was gonna come one day." "Are you the undead threat now? That guy looks like an undead."
Case in point, why I have come back to haunt you. More
No!
light juggling and bouncing. And these are my ghost friends.
Then why does only one of them look like a ghost?
The undead take a varying array of shapes. Simply ask Billy.
Whoa. I think I owe him $20. We don't even have money. I guess we can ask Dad for it. Dad'll say no. We gotta ask Papa. Papa might say yes.
I'm surprised that you're all taking this better than Billy did, but, given our track record, I'll take what I can get. Ooh.
Well, that's because Billy missed you every day. Yeah, he's never shut up about you. He does patrols every day waiting for you to come home. Which I guess you did now.
Guy's shoulders kind of slump. The astral arm kind of cradles one of the kiddos in the nook of its arm. Other one kind of precariously slumped over probably her bicep. She's kind of tending to that while Guy's sulking, for lack of a better term. Billy, this is going to be so impossible to explain.
Well, you gotta try. I know I want an explanation. You're just gossip. Am not. Am too. Am not. Am too.
Hey! Quit the gossip around the pretty lady and point your peepers towards my ghost buddies.
Hi, ghost buddies.
Hello.
Oh, wait,
Hello.
No, I got that backwards. That is not Prince. That is Doc. That one looks like a princess. Can princesses be ghosts?
Oh yeah, totally.
I'm
Daeriel,
a
you're a
princess.
princess ghost.
She's not actually a princess. Her name is just Princess. It's like basically the same thing.
Oh.
Well, this one is an actual princess. Not her name's not Princess though.
What's her name then?
Briefly looks over and then goes, Daeriel. Because she had to think for a second. She's like, what name are we giving? We're still giving Daeriel.
We're still
Got
getting
it.
there, I think. Yes.
Okay, so there's a princess ghost, there's Guy ghost, and then there's the ghost. What are you like a cat ghost?
Clown ghost.
No. Then I've never met a clown before. Clowns do funny tricks, right? Funny tricks on big balls?
Sure.
Can you do one right now? Yeah, do a flip.
Okay. Spirit's gonna try to do a flip.
Cool acrobatics. Or performance.
Hell yeah.
That's
Performance
fucking
acrobat.
adorable.
Spirit,
That's
I'd love for you to roll double digits in something. But acrobatics or performance, you said. Oh, I have plus 12 to performance, so that doesn't fucking matter. 21.
You disgusting
you
bard.
do an awesome flip, and the girls like freak out. They're just like, so cool, so cool.
And then what's the little one? Are you a baby ghost?
No. No, I'm just short. No, I'm a seal ghost.
You don't look like a seal.
Watch this. She dramatically whips at her belt to turn into a seal.
Oh my god! Don't say oh my god, Papa will get mad. But look at, did you see that she turned into a seal? Ghosts are so cool. Ghosts are so cool!
The seal says ghosts are super cool.
When I grow up, I'm gonna be a ghost. But if then you
Oh.
won't know, because then you can't grow up because you'll be a ghost. I think being a kid forever wouldn't be that bad. And then if I'm a ghost, then when I'm doing my scrapper thing, then the sun won't hurt me. That is a good idea. If I'm gonna continue being a green though, I don't think I can be a ghost. Because that's like a dead thing. And I need to make life thing. Yeah, dead things and life things, not the same. Not the same.
And they nod in unison.
Aww.
I would kill for them.
I know.
This campaign
I
can
would
fit so
too.
many children in it.
There's
real.
so
Sure.
much joy in my heart.
So many children.
All right, but for real though, let's start by reeling back a bit in the whole ghost business. All right, I was just jostling you around a bit. I'm not actually a ghost. I beefed it. The old timer was right about that, but crazy as it sounds, I got lucky and I got a second chance with this kind of thing. This whole life business we've got going on. And if anything, you two kiddos should be super pumped about the future you've got ahead of yous. Because it's looking real bright with outlooks like those.
Ooh. Woo. They kind of look at each other and they go, woo!
So wait, if you're not a ghost, are any of them actually ghosts?
This one kinda.
Okay, well, like, one of them sort of maybe is a ghost, but, like, beyond
And
the
they
point.
ignore you and walk up to Chris.
Wait, no, please.
Hello.
And each of them grab like a different end of your scarf and kind of start pulling on it and pulling on you.
Tell us about
Dear.
ghost stuff! Tell us about ghost stuff!
All right.
And
What would you
Chrysanthemum,
like to
you
know?
are dragged off to a nearby tree, where you are now being harassed by 2 little girls.
Oh, their heart is full because they are reminded of Lily.
They are asking weird and invasive questions.
Well, Chris is answering them to the best of their ability, and anything that they cannot answer, they are adding a little bit of flair to it for their sake.
Whimsy.
Of whimsy.
Whimsy. As you guys are approached by now Doc Keaton and Tonry Prince. So you didn't die, says Doc, whose face is scarred. Your uncle, your bio-uncle.
I didn't die. We're getting into the fine semantics of the state of being I find myself in, but the fact of the matter is that I'm alive and kicking enough to at least be standing before you.
And Prince walks up to you and throws you into a big hug with his massive arms. It's good to see you again, kiddo.
Jeepers creepers, I forgot how much of a grip you've got on you.
It's only gotten stronger since you left, bud.
It's good. It's good. It's what you greens are no for, anyways.
Some of us gotta do the heavy lifting. He smirks.
Metal's like light and easy, right? Easy breezy going out being a scrapper. And he punches your arm.
Oh, God. Man, I might have died for like 5 minutes, but I still bruise like a peach.
Oh yeah, that's Guy, alright.
Well, it's good to see that the old bubbles prospered while I've been doing a little bit of globe-trotting.
With careful work and maintaining of things, Pops just gave me a status report. You almost revealed our location to the Fat Cats. You don't have all your memories, do you?
Look, there's a lot of things I do and do not have as of this moment in time, and unfortunately, the old tickers have been on the fuzzy side. Believe me, the last thing I want is to be dealing with Fat Cat and his posse of no good grumble, mumble, grumble, mumble, grumble. Guy kicks at dirt for a second to stop himself from cursing.
Prince laughs. Hey, it's okay, it's okay. We're not gonna be giving you the cold shoulder the way Kid did. He didn't mean anything by it. I think he's just confused.
Yeah.
Still,
Yeah,
I'm interested in this fortune you keep mentioning. You've brought it up to Pops. You mentioned it to the girls. Something tells me, and he kind of looks at your arms. It's a bit more physical than you're leading on.
You could certainly say that. Now, follow my... He taps his chin. Line of reasoning here. Let's say, hypothetically speaking, of course, that old unlucky guy stumbled across sanctified something or other tucked away in the nook and cranny, far beyond the bubble's reaches, but not too far, mind you.
You did go missing during a routine mapping. Well, a little less than routine. You told everyone that you were engaging in a new project and then disappeared.
And quite the project it is for this old scrapper. So this little bit and bobble that I stumbled upon, well, judging by my keen eye, didn't look too much like anyone or anything had been inside for a hot minute. So, Marshal Guy took to it to do a little bit of mapping, a little bit of documentation, in case of the event of any manner of beastie, any manner of creature or cretin that might go bump in the night, and he stumbled across something that might surprise you. Folks, meet Kyobi. The astral arms kind of give a sultry wave. Now, I ain't exactly much in the way of the fine religious workings way of thinking, but from what she tells me, and I've ample evidence to support this claim, Lady Luck over here's a forgotten goddess of fortunes. And we struck a bit of an agreement, one could say. In exchange for spreading the good word, she'd keep old Guy safe and sound amidst the constant onslaught of threats that have persisted during my travels.
They kind of are nodding along. It's not that they don't believe you, it's that you're certainly telling them some insane information.
Oh, and don't worry, I have folks who will back up my claims. I might be crazy, but I'm not crazy enough to have made it this far without a little bit of help from some of the higher-ups. In both a metaphorical and literal sense of the word.
Yes.
They look over at the crew. No, Chris, you're not here. Currently, they are using various berries and plants to do your makeup.
Aww.
Adorable.
These girls are far more extroverted than Lily is.
It's a little much after a while, but there's that little bit of Chrysanthemum that still, like, understands little siblings enough to be like, no, you gotta let them get this out, you know?
Prince looks over at them and is like, hey girls, and they both perk up. How about you help me grab some stuff from the shed? I think our good old friend Guy here could, use a drink to relax. And they both nod and scamper off with, their dad, who picks them up, a daughter hanging off of each bicep.
Oh,
I'm gonna fucking cry.
He is a big man. Big dad, carry little girls.
my heart.
So you are left with Doc and Pops.
Chris will wave off the little kids, just like, have a good day, it's nice to meet you, and then head back.
Everybody sees Chris with beautiful makeup on. That definitely doesn't look like he just had a bunch of shit smeared on his face.
Never look better, I'd say.
Thank you. I don't think I can take this off if the little ones are still around. I think they'd be distraught.
No, besides, I think it looks like it'll stain.
Thanks.
So these are the people who helped you?
Help is a vast understatement. I wouldn't have made it this far without these fine folks watching my back.
Oh.
Clown, princess, seal, ghost, if I overheard correctly.
It's pretty accurate.
Yes.
Well,
Breaking them down to their bare essentials, sure.
it's how you introduce them.
Yeah, but those were for the kiddos.
Doc walks forward and extends a hand. Doc Keaton, head scrapper of the Emerald Oasis. Marshall Guy's
Pleasure to
uncle.
meet you.
Nice to meet you.
He
Meet
shakes
you.
your hands in turn. I think... Well... There isn't much that you can do for anyone with your memory misplaced. That's what Prince is off taking care of. We have several herbs and elixirs and tonics, and I think an herbal tea to help you connect to your inner self might be exactly what you need to start bridging some gaps. All dependent upon, well, you said you were brought back from the dead, and kind of not trying to be mean about it, but sort of like trying to gauge things, starts tapping your skull, hoping that none of your brain matter decomposed.
Yeah, I've got a little bit of bumps and bruises, but what's a few scars on the pristine reputation of an austere survivalist?
You definitely don't remember anything.
Not a wink, pal.
You were a laughingstock. I hate to be blunt about it. You certainly seem more put together. But, well, most of us assumed that your conspiracy theories got to your head, and that's what did you in.
Gee, well, they're not entirely wrong, so, you know, their laughter isn't completely misplaced.
That's mature of you to admit. The guy
No
I knew
shrugs.
growing up would scream about how we're all wrong, and when the undead invade, we'll all finally understand.
See, that's the thing, though. See, all this time, I've been so scared of any manner of creepy and crawly that goes bump in the night. The undead sure was the top of the list for a hot minute, but all this time adventuring with these folks and risking life and limb for revolutions and thrilling adventures. Really, the thing I'm most scared of now is having it all end just when things are starting to finally come together for the rest of the world. Spreading peace and goodwill and making sure that the beasties I've been prepping my whole life to stop don't come crawling back.
I think you should come inside. There's much to discuss. And you are all brought into a very cozy little house. It is warm. It is soft. You are all given delicious food. It is mostly vegetarian. It seems that despite having such vast farmland, their meat options are still pretty limited. The meat is also like radioactive creature meat from
God.
You know, the wastes. But the food's amazing. There's like those little like veggie spring rolls that are like wrapped in the leaves.
Oh, good.
Nice.
as Doc asks you to tell everyone about, your adventure, your journey so far. Prince comes back with the girls and starts getting to work on some sort of tea. Unscrews one of his earrings and pours it into the brew. Pops is kind of keeping a wary eye on you all. It's very clear he doesn't trust you yet.
That's fair.
The girls are being menaces. Their questions are endless. Their gossip, unknowing. You've learned so much dirt and info than you would have ever needed to know about a community of people you have never met. And at some point, you see Kid sneak into the house, stealthily grab some food off of the table, and then scramble down to the basement, scuttling even. But once dinner calms down and conversation gets quiet, Prince approaches you, Guy, with a tea that looks a little too green as he hands it to you.
Huh. I guess it's been a hot minute since I've had scrapper green gunk, but gotta say, it's a bit of an improvement than what I'd been normally shoving in my system, so, yeah, bottoms up.
Drink it slowly, drink it slowly!
Slowly, bottoms up, slow.
And things get quiet. As I pull up a music track. Oh god, what is the name of the song? Let's show up.
What song are you thinking of?
The Marshall Guy song.
Oh,
The one
Bounty
that makes you
Fruit
cry.
Mix.
Yeah.
I love how we refer to it as the song that makes me cry, and not by its title. Why are we whispering?
I don't know.
Because it's not on the record.
If we whisper, then Jack can hear it. Guy. The world around you fades out a little as you sip this tea. As your mind clears and you can focus on things beyond yourself and your immediate surroundings. You take a deep breath in and out as you take another sip. And then another and another until the glass is empty. Your ever-rambling mind is still. And you can see yourself. The you are now, and the you used to be. And the you who died that split the two. You remember your childhood in the Emerald Oasis. Always an outcast. For the most part, keeping strong when your parents were alive, but after they died on a scrapper mission, and it was just you and Kid being taken care of by Doc and Prince, you were able to adjust, but it was hard, wasn't it?
That explains a lot, actually. I mean, sure, losing your folks is never a good thing, but the world's a scary place, and sometimes that means you start making your own assumptions about things. And those assumptions aren't exactly good or healthy, but they help justify the way that you feel. Especially when you've got other folks who are just as scared and looking for answers twice as hard as you are. you got an easy one that you can turn to because, well, the feeling in your stomach is easier to put a word to than reaching out and asking someone, anyone, really.
You could have
Alright.
gone green. You could have chosen the easy path, where you never would have had to leave the bubble, where others would provide for you, but there was always that little tug within you, where scared that you were of the outside world and the things surrounding it. You had people you wanted to keep safe. A whole community that had survived loss just like you had. A little brother who saw everything in you that you had to keep safe. So, rather than changing your lifestyle, you doubled down. You became a scrapper. But other people didn't really understand your methods. Your anxiety, your fear, your paranoia, this code you wrote and stuck to because, well, your confirmation of following these rules and staying alive were seemingly affirmed every day. A scrapper is a dangerous job, isn't it? Yet, you kept living.
Scrapping wasn't exactly easy life, and sure, having to adapt to an ever-changing set of circumstances might have been a lot for someone who was already grappling with a lot to deal with, but at the time, it let me live the life I thought I wanted to live. Dangers abound, and every plausible means to stop them. Getting to live life by my own means. If there was something that would bump in the night, I could make a crackpot theory out of it. Could hone my capabilities to match what's necessary, and I guess live my little delusion. My little delusion. Jeepers, I never thought I'd say that out loud. At least not in a lucid kind of way. More in a backhanded or satirical sense. Heck, with my brains, I shouldn't even be able to say words as big as those.
But those little delusions grow. Like a seed planted in the ground, they compound over time. And as much as you were scared of the fears of the outside, you started worrying if something had found its way on the inside. An unknown threat. You started patrolling around the bubble even when other people assured you it was safe. You started looking into things, the security of people's homes in a genuinely and truly peaceful community. You started making your way down to the core of the oasis. A strange glowing rock that radiates magic that hurts to just be in the presence of, but gives life to your community. And everyone told you to stop looking at it, to stop getting close to it, to stop going near it, that it doesn't matter, that it's secure, that it's contained, that they built things to keep it safe, but something told you that you had to keep looking on it. And then everything changed when you found the crack and realized that you might be right. Nothing had gotten in, but you were pretty sure you just found a way out, even if no one believed you, because no one else wanted to go down there.
I mean, sure, I can prattle on all I want about double checking, triple checking, quadruple checking the safety and sanctity of even the littlest crack in the wall. But I want to say I just cared. I was scared. I know other people were. But I wore my cowardice on my sleeve. So doubling down didn't seem like the worst thing in the world. And sure, they say curiosity killed the cat and all, but when you find something that confirms all those suspicions, well, you've got to chase it at that point, don't you? If you don't, and you stand idly by while people might get hurt, what kind of fella does that make you? Not a very good one, is what I'd say back then, but now I know that my heart was at least in the right place. Maybe not my noggin, but at least my heart was.
The difference between a man and a cat is that a cat has 9 lives. Every day you would make your way down, adding it to your patrols, slowly exploring more and more of that underground tunnel system that seemed to be a way in to the bubble. The one beacon of safety, the one spot where everyone knew you were safe on the continent of Nevrin, a well-guarded secret from those who would seek to exploit it. You needed to make sure that you mapped out every single path and nook and cranny of the secret entrance that would let you in.
Keep going. You're good.
You have built a new personality on luck and fortune. It follows you now, embraces you, loves you. That wasn't always the case. But on a normal day, pathing the routes, you leaned against a dead end just to get a bit of a better vantage point to finish writing what you needed to write, and the wall gave way. And you died unceremoniously on the ground of a ruin that no one remembered existed. You died on impact. Broken and alone.
You know, all this time being scared of whatever shadow on the wall I thought I was dealing with, that's the one moment that, truthfully, maybe I wasn't scared. I thought I was doing the right thing, that I boiled it all down to a science. Every pathway was intricately woven together. There had to be something, anything that lead a fella to confirm their suspicions, to stop the seemingly ever-present threat that lurked just around the corner, and I knew I was close. I was so close. All those folks telling me, "Oh, Guy, you're a crackpot conspiracy theorist. Oh, Guy, you're just another doomsayer." And I just wanted so badly to prove to someone, anyone, that there really was a threat out there that we need to be taking seriously. That my folks died because their luck ran out. scrapping is just about the most dangerous job folk inside the bubble could find themselves grappling with, and, well, one errant slip, and they bit the big one. And in that moment, when I was in free fall, tumbling through the expanse, some dark, grimy, dank hole in the ground, I wasn't all that scared anymore. Keepers creepers, I wasn't really sure what was happening, but I wasn't feeling fear at the moment, and I think that was the first time in a long time I was feeling like maybe my fortunes were turning for the better.
We hear the clicking of heels as a woman dressed in white and pink finds her way into an ancient ruin. She's looking for something. An ancient artifact that thousands of years of research led her to finding. She was traveling in the area explicitly for this purpose. And there it sat, the last relic of the thought-to-be-dead god Kyobi. She picked it up, broke the piece off that worked as a magical battery, and threw the rest of the dusty trinket behind her. She left, clinking heels, shards of crystal falling behind. We see where the cube lands, next to the corpse of Marshal Guy. And we see a smoke emerge from it. A hand, the last remnants of power of a goddess who just had her lifeline stolen from her. It reaches out and grabs onto Guy's face, roughly at first, the way one grabs onto the side of a pool when trying to get out of the water, and then caresses it. That's the first time you ever heard her voice. And the first time in a very long time you took a breath.
And I know it wasn't a very long one. Snapping back to reality and all after tumbling in and out of darkness was certainly a bit of a shock, truth be told. And hearing some, well, to put it delicately, sultry-voiced vixen from the void call out from beyond the far reaches of my noggin. Murky and hazy it still might have been, well, it didn't do the best for the old ticker. Guy died twice that day. Once because he took an old tumble. The second time because a pretty lady gave him the time of day. And sure, she might have resuscitated old Guy. And that's nothing to be too proud of. But we struck an agreement. She was more surprised by the fact that I could even wrap my brain around what little of her existence still remained. And I hadn't quite put two and two together that I was, well, kicking around the old bucket, for lack of a better term. But then she gave me an ultimatum. The concept of fading divinity, of a lack of belief in fortunes, an imbalance of luck. And maybe it was still my foggy memory. Maybe it was that deep, latent desire to really change what I was so worried about in the first place. Maybe it really was just a fateful coin flip in my favor, a fortunate roll of the die from some greater being. But I swore a pact. I'd spread the good word of Lady Luck. And in exchange, she'd give me a second chance. A chance to keep folks safe, to survive against insurmountable odds, to make sure that all those creepies and crawlies and just about anything else my cowardly old noggin thought was going bump in the night wouldn't trickle its way back to the bubble. And I was so wrapped up in my own sense of self-preservation that I just knew that going back home, that wasn't the life that was meant for me. Crazy it might have sounded when I look around now and I see that this is a paradise, a sanctified oasis. But I knew that there were bigger, more prominent threats just over the horizon. And if I wasn't constantly chasing that feeling of safety that I so strongly craved, that desire to know that there's fortifications and barriers separating me from anything that I could thought that could harm me, that could harm the folks I care about. That's what I needed to find. And sure, maybe that's what led me to adventuring, but I think I just got lucky.
And you did get lucky. You were able to follow a trail of little pink crystals that had been left behind. Somehow, even without your gear, you were able to survive the wastes and make it back to the capital until you were kicked out. After managing to hitch a ride on one of the few boats that leaves Nevrin, you ran into a young girl, a Selkie who had lost her pelt, and after that a princess who needed another life. All of you searching for different things, all of you needing different things, meeting on a boat, becoming friends. A lucky break, definitely not influenced by the scales of a god who foresaw dark times ahead. And times continued to be lucky, even when they didn't feel it. An advertisement for a circus that was going to be stopping in town. A attack on said circus, which led you into getting a job that would just continue to spiral out of control and give you things that you had lost and forgotten that you had ever had. A new home, a community, someone to love and who loved you back, and what have you learned, Marshall Guy? Living two lives that were
separated and are now finally connected again. A tapestry where you can see everything. Who are you?
I think I'm still Guy, but not the martial guy who took that tumble just beyond the bubble's reaches. I spent such a long time doubling down on stopping any perceived threat. And then I realized, and it took me a very, very long time to realize this, that the things that I'm most scared of aren't monsters or aberrations or fiends, but the fact that those things, those creepy crawlies, and the threat that they present means that I could lose the things that I do care about. The friends that I've made, the opportunities that I've been fortunate enough to be handed. I have 2 lovely partners, and I feel more fortunate than I could possibly imagine to have met them. Kyobi might have been a faithful encounter, and sure, we didn't exactly see eye to eye until we started really working in tandem during our time at the circus. But ever since then, I felt like, in a roundabout way, we really are just one person, one functioning machine with multiple arms and resolve to keep pushing forward and taking the good with the bad. And with Todd, I felt like I've finally met someone who lets me embrace the weird of it all, but knows that it's with good intention. That he gets that all the preparations, all the survivalist techniques that I've bundled together isn't just because I'm scared, but it's because I care, and I want others to care, the same way that I do. And I get that's a whole heaping lot, but when I look at my friends, I look at Phoebester, Daeriel, Chris, and Spirit, I found a group that sees more than just your average guy. And cares. Who engages with me. Who sees all that weirdness I've bundled together, who... And they know that it's 'cause I care. That they know it's 'cause I want to keep them safe. I want to keep this whole shindig that we've crafted together, every cockamamie scheme, every crazy revolution to overthrow some big bad. I want to bunch all those ideas together and never let go ever again. I'm still Guy, but I'm a guy who's thinking with his heart now. And a guy who's stopped being wrapped up in his own head.
The guy on the left, the one from your past, walks forward, joining with the guy in the middle who died. The guy on the right, your future who you've been, walks to the left and joins with the guy in the middle. The three of them becoming who you are today. His eyes are closed, and when he opens them, you open your eyes. It's nighttime now. Everything is still and quiet. You can see bits of dust floating in the air amidst the moonlight. The dining room has been converted into a space for your friends to stay. The table removed. Daeriel, Phoebe, Spirit in sleeping bags. Chris is an elf, so he's reading, but clearly drifting. Sitting in the corner, his hair being one of the few things providing any source of light in the room. You feel a presence on your shoulder. Todrick, who was clearly watching over you and fell asleep in the act. And Marshall Guy. You're home.
Wow. And to think this all started because I went into cardiac rest because a pretty girl gave me the time of day.
You see a set of eyes in the darkness are watching you.
Ah, come on, man. Don't be giving me the creeps right now. I can't tell which one of yous you are, and I've only just started feeling calm again.
And crawling out from the darkness is Billiam Kid, your little brother.
Hey, Billy.
Do you know who I am now?
I do, buddy. So, come on over. Pop a squat.
He walks up to
Let's
you.
chit-chat.
He sits down.
I've been staying in your room lately. Been adding to your board.
Alright, well, I think we're long overdue for a survivalist report, so why don't you give me what you found, bud?
Everything has been normal. Even though I felt like when you went missing, we needed to be sending out more search parties. I only sent out the standard 3. 3 search parties a week, fanning out through the area with weekly check-ins at the capital. Even though you were always the smartest and the most prepared. And then they stopped looking. Which I didn't get. So I started doing what you did. I started my patrols. everyone started giving me weird looks the way they used to give you weird looks. But that's just what being a conspiranoiac is. Well, junior conspiranoiac. Even though I memorized all the rules, you weren't around to give me the test you promised to give me when I was ready. But I still put my all into it. And then everyone started telling me that I should maybe look into being a green. Because now our family had a bad history of being scrappers between Mom and Dad and you. They said we were cursed with bad luck. But I always wanted to be like you. 'Cause you're the coolest guy ever! And you always know what to do in a crisis, and you're always keeping everybody safe. So I'd just been ignoring them. Sorry. So that is to say, status normal. Everything's fine.
I know this is gonna sound crazy, given after everything that we used to chit-chat about. But sometimes normal is good. Sometimes when we're so weird, even with the best of intentions, we forget that when nothing's the matter, we start assuming the worst. If there's no cracks in the wall, then what's stopping those cracks from forming? But I think it's good that you've taken all this time to foster those skills. There's nothing wrong with being observant or being prepared for the worst. Heck, it's what's helped me get so far. But, buddy, amidst all that ribble-rabble you've got yourself wrapped up in, have any of the folks in the bubble ever just told you something simple and nice? When was the last time someone said that they're proud of you? Because heck, I'm one proud big bro looking at how hard you've been trying.
He sniffles and tries to keep a brave face as he hugs you again.
What happens next now? Are you gonna go again?
It's like I was trying to tell you earlier, buddy. I'm on a great big quest right about now. A real serious kind of mission. And that's a whole heap and helping of responsibilities for your older brother. I don't want to leave. Heck, the old bubbles about the safest place in the whole dang wastelands. But there are folks out there who are relying on me. Folks who've put their trust and faith in, well, all that weirdness that old Marshall guys got bundled up. And I can't stop right about now until I know that there's not going to be any more creepies and crawlies that might come hunkering back down to take a bite out of my little bro.
I could go with you and help. Like I said, I'm a junior conspiranoiac. I'm basically ready for the test to become an official one.
Alright, so what we're going to start doing now is we're going to stop using that word. You're not a conspiranoiac for assuming the worst. You're scared. I'm scared, buddy. I'm scared all the time. Just earlier today, me and my buddies were duking it out with some great big bad monster, and you would not believe the goose pimples I had crawling all over my skin.
Giggles. Gross.
Yeah, it was gross. But you know what?
What?
I put on a brave face just like you have every day since I left. I faced down that big bad beastie, walking around calling himself a conspiranoiac, and I said, no, we're survivalists. We assume the worst, we prepare for the worst. Rather, I'm sorry, we assume the best, but prepare for the worst. And you want to know why we do that?
Why?
Because we care.
So, we're survivalists?
We're survivalists, Billy.
Okay. You gotta help people out there survive?
Of course. Phoebester, Daeriel, Chris, Spirit. I rely on them just as much as they rely on me. I got a whole circus cabal of folks who've been relying on me for a while now. Kind of nudges his shoulder a little bit. This guy right here, he's just as important to me as you are. And you know what?
What?
I rely on him every day.
You know.
And that special lady,
Mhm.
the one that's drawn me back over to the bubble, she wants me to make sure that all these folks here in the bubble, all throughout the desert reaches, and as far as your little noggin can imagine, know that we're taking the good with the bad. We're assuming the best, but we're preparing for the worst. We're survivalists. Mom and Pop might be gone, but it's what we do best.
He nods. Marshall, when you're done, helping people survive, are you gonna come back?
Why, you think I'm not gonna pay my little buddy a visit?
Okay. Then, I'll learn how to be a survivalist. And so, when you come back, I'll be the coolest survivalist ever, just like you. Well, second coolest. And they'll help keep the bubble safe until you're here to help me.
Buddy,
Hope for the
you're
best.
the coolest dang survivalist I know.
And
And what are you gonna keep doing?
I'm gonna keep hoping for the best and preparing for the worst.
That's my Billy.
And I think that scene's gonna fade there until the next morning, where everyone wakes up to breakfast being served. They are not pulling the table back out. You are all just waking up. But there are pancakes covered in delicious fruits. Omelets. It's a special occasion. They're gonna use the eggs they have.
Oh.
You are all feasting. The freshest fruit juice you have ever fucking had.
Oh, good.
This is phenomenal.
The vibes are immaculate. And I think everyone else wakes up before one martial guy who is still asleep with his little brother leaning on him and Todrick on his shoulder.
Aw.
I gotta sip my drink.
No, dude, please take a minute.
High
That
five.
was a lot.
That was a
High
lot.
five. High five.
That was so good.
That was
Thank
so
you.
excellent. That was so good.
Applauding
so
both of you.
Oh, I nearly cried multiple times. That was amazing.
And Pops comes out to greet you all. Kind of sitting down in front of you while Doc and Prince are tending to two little girls who are a nightmare in the morning.
Oh, I'm sure.
So what's your plan for today?
That's a great question.
You gonna do something about that monster?
I think that's the extent of the plan.
Nothing in the middle, just find the monster and kill it.
Pretty much.
For now,
Unless you have anything to help.
we don't want to take any unnecessary risks.
No. Well, luckily I have a good memory for the wastes, scrapper and all that. So, I'll help you all get back to where we saw that thing digging last time. And hopefully we can track it from there.
Sounds great.
But I don't want to disturb them. Kind of gesturing at the little sleepy pile.
Yeah, they can rest.
So, how would you all like to engage in a bit of manual labor to help you wake up?
All right.
Okay.
Well, alright.
How can we assist?
And you are all dragged off to go help pick fruit.
Amazing.
While Guy gets gets a late morning.
Oh.
Crunchy fingers. And that is where we're going to leave off for today. Yippee!
Yippee!
Next session we'll be wrapping up this arc of all the plot stuff before obviously we have our little breather session for folks to yap. As is tradition.
I know exactly the song. Oh, that's crazy. Sorry.
I love you, Tyler. Thank you for always rolling with the punches, because I sure did just throw so much at you.
That was a lot of fun. And
What if it was Banger?
Oh, well, shucks.
Oh, shucks.
I'm glad that we finally got to do that.
Yeah. We got the Guy backstory. We met Guy's family.
We got the Guy lore, and it made me almost actually cry. I had to go on mute. Ugh.
Ugh. I'm gonna pull us into the post show. So everybody, remember, donate to Love for Trans. We're gonna keep going. Tomorrow we're playing Super Lesbian Animal RPG. It's gonna be a good time. Friday is gonna be Friend Lock. Saturday is going to be an IRL baking stream where I'm gonna be cooking stuff in my kitchen, and then we're gonna play Xenoblade, and then I'm not streaming on Sunday. That's why we're doing 2 streams on Saturday, because I am going to PAX East. If you're going to PAX East on Sunday, say hi to me. Monday is Unbeatable, and then Tuesday I'm joining the big group art stream. So I am streaming like so many days in a row. Yippee! Thank you, Midnight, as I was informed later, for the big donation. Sandy the Sandbag will forever haunt your nightmares.
Thanks.
Terrible.
Appreciate it.
Remember, chat, for $50 US, you can completely derail session for 45 minutes.
So, please remember to drink water and take care of yourself because you're worth it.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.